Well, the U.S. Treasury Department's announcement on Monday included new sanctions on 60 individuals, entities and vessels. For more on this, we're joined by former Turkish diplomat Dr. Melih Demirtaş, live from Ankara. Good to have you with us on the program, Mr. Demirtaş.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, absolutely fine. I was saying that last week, President Trump threatened economic warfare and unprecedented measures, but the announcement didn't seem as drastic. Were you expecting more?
It could be more, yes. There can be some solutions, from the United States sector. They call it solutions, to the Iranian regime. But of course, we have important question marks still from the expert level, from diplomatic level. We have question marks because Iran is immune. We all see that some regimes, some states can be really immune to harsher solutions. Yes, more sanctions, more economic measures. They could take it, from the Western perspective. But it could work or not, we will see. But especially to this level, I think with its community, with its different kinds of groups, we can see that the regime, Iranian regime, can really resist. It can also find some new military solutions, some new military tactics, also some new alliances, some new diplomatic solutions on the field. Now, Mr. Trump, also United States diplomat, maybe must think from some untraditional ways of diplomacy, because they always think that like this coercive diplomacy, but such kind of coercive diplomacy level of the 20th century, it cannot work in this new circumstances, especially when we are thinking about actors of Iran, Russia. Such actors are really immune, and they are, I think, getting stronger with their new alternatives.
On one hand, Iran says that it has enough support from its allies, but then it's also warning its trading partners not to comply with the US. Is this a sign that Iran's leaders are worried in some way?
They are worried. They must have some, of course, difficult situation, because if you look at the situation for years, we see the burden, important burden upon all this, regime, but also upon all the Iranian community. But in this last 6 months, I think the burden is getting grower and grower, and you can see that Iranian regime has important alliances. We know that. Also, Turkey and Pakistan, really, we do our best, to make this, bridges, to make this diplomatic atmosphere much more maybe in a humanitarian sense, first of all. But still, I think the region's also burning with the possible attacks, with the possible, of course, new heightened tensions in the region, especially with Strait of Hormuz and the other, of course, sections of this geography. We can see that, yes, regimes always thinks the other day, thinks always tomorrow, but of course, it can sometimes not find a real durable peace or durable situation. Now, I think this threatening tactics, threatening messages, maybe to some European actors, to some allies, of course, of the United States, it could be a method for Iranian diplomacy, but they need this. Otherwise, they cannot maybe, go hand in hand with their community, with their regime sectors. It is a must for Iran nowadays.
You mentioned the mediators there. Pakistan has renewed its push for peace, but does it have enough leverage with both sides to break this current deadlock?
We hope so. Actually, Pakistan really did well. It really did well in these last 4 months, 3 months. We can see that Pakistan, with all their progress, of course, Mr. Sharif's government, they really also signaled an important maybe impulse, for a motivation from a level of that. It can also have a bridge with Iran. It can also have an important alliance with the United States. Now, about the leverage, yes, it is an important word. It's also sometimes an irritating word. What kind of the leverage? If we can about military power, if you think about population, yes, of course, Pakistan has an important strength. But still, it is not about this material thing. It's about some immaterial. We can say some spiritual, some diplomatic. From this level of thinking, yes, Pakistan has enough force, like Turkey, like some other actors. I think these actors, both United States and Iran, they must first of all listen their own community. They must listen, first of all, their own regional actors, their own public opinions, and also thanks to help with Pakistan, I think another step can be, of course, happen for this. We hope still this Islamabad memorandums, this spirit can go on. At least we hope for this region.
You make some very important points there. If we can just talk about the Strait of Hormuz for a second, it still remains a major obstacle. So what would it take to reach some kind of workable agreement on the waterway?
Unfortunately, the Strait of Hormuz will be, I think, an important topic subject for maybe future international politics lessons in the coming decades. I think so, as a humble expert or lecturer, in the field of international relations. Strait of Hormuz is used by both sides so efficiently. We can see, of course, as a natural right of Iran, as a geographical right of Iran. Of course, it is the near geography, it is the, zone of economic interest of Iran. We must all accept that. It has, of course, an interest. It has also a right to say something, but also from the level of United States, it's also sometimes declare in a positive, in a humanitarian way, like United Nations always declare that it must be protected in the name of these free passages, free passage of this commercial relations, free passages for this, of course, world economies. Both the United States and Iran, I think, will continue this very narrow passage, narrow geographical points. And because of this, we, I think, must believe that some actors, like United Nations, like international judiciary, international, I think, bodies, also can be given some rights for mediation, especially to a point of the discussions. Otherwise, if we only lead this issue to this, one or two levels of discussion between actors, United States, also Pakistan, Iran, I think we can be stuck in a level of this fatigue diplomacy. Because of this, we need this, United Nations arbitrary solution at the especially important point of this Strait of Hormuz.
Dr. Melih, thank you so much again for your time.